Is it too late to get a Medicare supplement plan? Hi, my name is Christopher Westfall, and that's a question we always get. Someone's asking, what are the dates? When can I sign up for a Medicare plan? Well, it kind of depends, so I'm going to go over that with you today. What's known as the initial election period is your opportunity to get a Medicare supplement plan, and that date is triggered by your Part B start date. The different parts of Medicare include Part A, which covers your hospitalization, Part B, which is everything out of the hospital, and then Part C, which is another fancy term they use for Medicare Advantage, and Part D for drugs. That makes it easy. So we're talking here about Part B, B as in boy, the outpatient stuff. That is the trigger for when you can get your Medicare supplement plan, otherwise known as a Medigap plan. So you have this 6-month window from the time that your Part B starts until the end of the period in which you can get a Medigap plan without any evidence of insurability, no health questions whatsoever. So it doesn't matter what you're coming into Medicare with, as long as you're starting on Medicare, Part A and Part B, you can get that Medicare supplement plan with no questions asked. So to answer the question, is it too late? Well, where are you? If you've exceeded that 6-month period, you still can get a Medicare supplement plan, but they can then ask you health questions. Now, if you read the Medicare and You guidebook, it talks about the fact that after that initial election period, you may not be able to get it at all. And that is possibly true if a couple of things have happened. That is, one, if you have bad health and you've had heart attack, stroke, cancer, that kind of thing, and you're outside of your initial open enrollment period, then it could potentially hurt you there. But there are still options, and we have access to all of those. See, every year you have the AEP period. That's your annual election period. Now, that does not have to do with Medicare supplement or Medigap at all. The AEP often causes confusion because people think, okay, well, now's the time for me to change my Medicare supplement plan, but it's not. See, your Medicare supplement plan is just like a life insurance policy. It is written in stone. Once you get that plan, it can never be taken away from you. That's the great thing about a Medicare supplement plan. If you move to another state, that coverage follows you. You don't have to get another plan. You could if you're going to save money, and we could shop that for you. But once you have a Medicare supplement plan, it is ironclad and can't be taken away from you as long as you continue to pay the premiums. That's the good thing about it. On the other hand, Medicare Advantage plans, they do change every single year. Copays go up, they go down. The maximum out of pocket often changes. The networks certainly change all the time. And those Medicare Advantage plans, you could decide to join those any year you want to. So they have no health questions whatsoever, and you make a choice one time a year during the annual election period. That period of time is from October 15th through December 7th. We as insurance agents are allowed to talk about the benefits for the upcoming year starting October 1st, but enrollments can only take place between October 15th through December 7th. And whatever you've chosen during that period of time will kick in on January 1 of the next year. So that again affects Medicare Advantage plans, either HMO, PPO, or MSA plans, and their smaller brother, the Part D drug plans. Because Part D drug plans are also under the auspices of the annual election period. Again, no health questions for the Part D drug plans, but you must pick one during that annual election period, and whatever you picked will start on January the next year. So again, we have a quality question I'll pose to you. If you can get one plan, that's the Medicare supplement plan, only one time with one opportunity, and that is within 6 months of joining Medicare. Okay, that's your one finite period of time that we're known with a guarantee issue, you can have that plan. Or you have another kind of a plan, a Medicare Advantage plan, which changes every year. It changes if you leave the service area. You can't have that plan again. You have to go get another plan in a different service area. And you can decide to get on those plans any year that you want to. Again, during the annual election period to pick it for January of the next year. See, one plan I kind of have some personal feelings toward, and that is the Medicare supplement plan. It's the plan that my mom and my wife's parents are on because of one thing: the freedom and flexibility and the security in knowing that the benefits that you chose are not going to leave. Whatever you chose when you signed up, that plan is going to stay the same, regardless of where you move to, regardless of what your health is. It can't be taken away from you, or more fees can't be added to that plan. That's why I like them so much. With the Medicare Advantage, and it is good for some people, and we do offer the Medicare Advantage plans at my agency, they do change every year. So It's important to understand what your options are, but more importantly, the timing of when you have to make those options. So don't get me wrong, it's not too late to sign up for a Medicare supplement plan if you're outside that initial election period. That's the 6 months starting Part B, but you must go through underwriting. See, every year we reach out to our existing clients and tell them what options are available for them. Now, if they're in still good health and they could go through the health underwriting that's available later on Medicare supplement plans, we can look at the entire market and see who's doing better, possibly, on rates than the company that they currently have. All those companies do change their rates from time to time. So as an independent broker, we can shop the market and make sure that every year you have the best potential plan, no matter where you live. And the only hindrance to making that move is if you're not healthy at that time. The good thing is, most of them are not a finite, deadlocked no. It's just a period of time. Like if you've had a heart attack, stroke, or cancer, most of the companies will want you to be cancer-free or heart attack, post-treatment for 3 to 5 years. And then once again, you could change plans to a different Medicare supplement plan if we could save you money and if it makes sense to you. As always, our service is 100% free. We get paid by the insurance company. Same thing as your life insurance agent or your homeowner's agent. They're paid by the insurance company. You don't have to pay them for their broker services. We work in the exact same way. So if you buy insurance from us, we're paid by the carrier. Our goal, though, is to look out for you and make sure that the plan that you choose is best for your location and best for the customer service that you expect to receive. We have a pretty high standard on the companies that we choose. We don't want you to be potentially stuck with a company, for lack of a better word. If you're with a company that you're in 2 or 3 years in there, and then something, God forbid, happens to your health and you're stuck with a company. My question is, would you want to be with a name brand company that has a reputation of being in the market, being around for hundreds of years potentially, and hundreds of people to answer the phone and customer service when you call for a question? Or do you want to put yourself and your health and your future with a carrier that just started maybe yesterday, not even rated by AM Best? Unfortunately, a lot of our agent friends in the marketplace are doing just that because these companies pay a bonus when they're brand new in the marketplace. They undercut the value of the price to what we call buy business, and that is they're having a really, really cheap rate for just a year or two, and then the rebound effect happens. And all too often, someone will buy in at that cheap rate with a company that they've never heard of, only to 2 or 3 years later experience this rebound effect of a massive rate increase, only to find out that if they've had a bad health condition, they're stuck. We don't want that to ever happen. So we take great care to pick the companies based on their reputation, their background, their AM Best rating, and their customer service reviews with all of our thousands of clients. So if we can help you shop the market either when you're turning 65 in your initial election period or after that to compare which plan you have or look at the Medicare Advantage options, please call me at the 800 number here. It's 800-729-9590. My name is Christopher Westfall. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.